Hey, this is a terrible tier list video. So basically, I got my friend here. He's kind of new to Team
Howdy.
Fortress 2. How
Howdy.
much hours do you have again?
Well, you say new, but I have around 400.
400. Ah, new enough. New enough, right? And I consider anyone under the 1,000 hour mark to be new. So what we're doing, we're just like rating TF2 classes by how fun they are first, and then we'll do how effective they are first. Starting with Scout. Your opinions?
I mean, I personally think Scout is very fun. I started with him, and I still play him pretty consistently. So I'd say, fun-wise, he'd probably get an S, because Scout.
I got 900 hours on the class. He's boring as fuck, bro. He's
Shut
not.
up, I like
I
him.
play him because I'm good. I play him because I'm good at him. That's the only reason I
Well,
play
that's
this guy.
that's the point of the video. It's the differences between the veteran player and the new
I
player.
would go with C, so we're gonna balance it out. You said S, I said C, so like A or B. I'll let you pick. Like,
No.
okay, hold on. So the closer it is to B, and the closer it is to A, like if it's leftmost, that means it's like top of like that tier. But if it's more right, that means it's more bottom of that tier. So I'm gonna go put it at
Then.
top of B for now.
Alright.
Anyways, Solly. Ooh. I think Solly is objectively pretty fun. Because, like, rocket jumping, that's like a whole enclave you can go down and explore. And there's, like, several different ways to play Solly. And he has got, like, a huge skill ceiling. I'm sorry, we're not talking about potential. We're talking about how fun they are. But, no, he's still pretty fun just because of how much you can do with them.
Uh, I have not played Soldier for very long, but I do have recently started maining him, and I do think he is pretty fun. I'd give him an A.
Yeah, I'd put him in A
I,
as well.
although I am pretty bad at him, he is pretty fun.
You destroyed me on an MGE once. The thing is,
Shut
it
up.
was it was direct hit versus scout. So like, was I really winning that? Okay, Pyro. Pyro. I personally, Pyro's my secondary main. I think he's pretty fun. He's like a good support class, right? I mean, it's like you can do. He's like a little bit of everything class. You can flank with him. You can play aggressive with him. You can play supportive with him. Objectively, he's best on support, but like you can do a lot of different things with him. Personally, I give him like a little bit under soldier, just like a little bit under solid.
Well, you see, I'm not good enough to think about all those things. I just see that he just clicks and walks at people. So I'm giving him a C. I don't like him.
But he can mouse too. He has
Shut
a
up. I'm
mouse
not good enough.
too.
I'm not good enough to think about air blasts. I give him a C.
I saw just like one pyro video. It was like teaching how to air blast. And there's this one comment. It was like, "Man tries convincing for 18 minutes that air blast is a skilled mechanic."
Yeah, that's
I'll
basically
give
my
him. I'll
thought.
give him.
Low
I
B
think. I
fun.
think he's over scout though. I do think he's over scout.
Fine.
Yay! I'll let you have the next one. Demo. I mean,
Stickies.
stickies pretty fun, right? You can always do a lot of damage with stickies. It's great. It's just that it really sucks whenever close range playing classes get the jump on you. Like scouts get the jump on you, like a good spy gets the jump on you. I mean, he's really good at breaking past like an enemy combo or like a good defense. And like he's like the highest damaging. He's like the damage class of the game, I'd say. You could do a lot. But I'd give him like I don't know, like somewhere in B, maybe A if you like consider like sticky jumping, because like there's a lot of fun things you can do as demo. I think like the
I
only variety he has though is demo night, and that's kind of like where the line draws.
I mean, I'd put him at high B because, like,
High
yeah,
B.
he does a lot of damage and stuff, but he's slow. And to my squirrel brain, that makes him less fun.
Okay. Yeah. No, that's fair. Yeah, I'll give him high B over Pyro.
Yeah, over Pyro.
Gotcha. Okay, heavy, the staple of the game. He's so boring. He's
Yeah.
so boring.
Damage sponge and a hold left click.
Damage sponge, hold left click. I see so much heavy mains complain about like the little variety to the class. Like the only heavy main that I know that has put a shit ton of time into the class is like this one dude called Sandwich that I played comp with before. That's it. I'm giving him the first C tier of the day. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'd
It's
agree.
just like
He's not
little to
very
no
fun.
variety, like little to none.
Because
Anyways,
like, I don't think any of these are gonna get a D tier. Because like,
yeah, I don't think anyone's
it's a
getting a D tier.
relatively balanced game. But, like,
Maybe one of the subclasses might get D tier. I already know.
maybe.
I already know
Maybe.
who I'm putting in D tier for subclass. I already know for sure. But
I forgot who our subclasses were. So,
yeah, we'll go over them later. Anyways, engineer. I'll give him.
fuck engineer.
I'll give him top C. I'll give him top C. Because
Yeah, I'd agree.
like
I don't.
you have to start doing like switching up weapons and doing like a lot of different like play styles to where there's subclasses because they deviate too much from the original class in order to play him in a more like fun way because like engineer himself
Like, other
is
than just curdling.
morely of a defense kit, right? Because if you try getting like a level 3 sentry in their lines, it's probably going to get destroyed in seconds. The only way you can really play
Defense is
defensively
objectively boring.
is with like teleporters and dispensers, and you're not like doing it's not interactive, right? It's not that interactive. I guess like you're upgrading them, and some people use their teleporters. That's kind of interactive, I guess. But once you got your buildings up and done, and your team supporting them, at the end of the day, I mean, like you're just a guy
You
with
just
a
start twiddling your
shotgun.
thumbs. Yeah, you just like
Yeah,
twiddling,
you're just like
twiddling
twiddling your
your
thumbs.
thumbs.
I'd just put him like over heavy. Yeah.
Yeah, I'd agree because defense is objectively boring. That's just true.
Anyways,
Hope.
medic. I think medic's actually kind of fun. I never like, oh man, bored. I like TF2 is like a game that manages to make a healer class like medic fun. Like most people don't like playing healers because they find them boring and less engaging. Medic is unironically fun, and it's because of the Uber charge mechanic, right? Like you're
Yeah.
working to stay alive, working with your team for that Uber charge, and like that spike of adrenaline you have when you get it, and like you call in voice chat like I have Uber, and like you ask somebody if they want Uber, and then you get like a nice kills with your Uber, but it's so painful when you see your team and just see how brainless they are when playing medic.
Fair enough, but like
I'd give him like maybe low A or high B. I think I'd put medic in
I'd say in the middle end of B
middle end
because
of B.
I personally have like 20 minutes in medic, but still,
Yeah, no, that's fair. I only have
like
like 30 hours on medic.
he's only 30 hours. He says.
Yeah, like, dude. Okay, well, compared to having like 2,000 hours in the game, that's kind of a little. That's like a little time in comparison to 2,000 hours in the game. So, like,
That's fair.
yeah, I'll give you that. I'll put him over or
I'd
under
say above
Pyro.
Pyro.
Above Pyro. Yeah.
I'd say above.
Okay, cool. Sniper, objectively boring. Little bit over heavy because he manages to vary some's play style a little bit over heavy because like you have support versions with the Girardi. You have like several like different kind of crit plays you can go for. Like if you're using that one SMG that lets you charge for mini crits, and then you can pair it with a bushwhacker. That's really funny. And then you can also
The
use the piss sniper to
carbine?
play. Yeah, the carbine. Dude, how do you know more of these weapons than I do? Oh my goodness. And then you have like the
Better
piss sniper, that you can just play like more support with.
Heatmaker.
No, it's not. That's not the Heatman's Hitmaker. That's a different weapon.
Oh wait, no, I'm thinking of this. Is
You,
it the sleeper?
Cine Sleeper. Yeah, that's the name of the weapon.
Yeah.
I personally think he's top C tier.
Well,
That's what
seeing
I
as
think.
I can't aim to save my life, I would want to put him in D because I can't shoot, I can't click on heads. But so I would put him in D or low C.
D or low
So
C. I don't think he gets
I
anything
can't
really
hate,
heavy. I
so
think
I don't.
heavy's just as boring as it gets, unironically.
So we can compromise at middle C.
Yeah, middle C. I think that's a good area to come to a conclusion. Spy.
Fuck you. Put him in D.
I think he's fun, right? He's really
I'm not good
rewarding.
enough to. I'm not good enough to have fun with any of
Okay,
the hard classes. I just like
I'll
shooting
put
people.
him directly in the middle because he's extremely rewarding when played right. But oh my goodness, you get punished so hard playing against a good team and playing wrong.
Well, neither of us can play him right.
And getting a backstab that you never deserved or trick stabbing, oh my goodness, such a good feeling. I'm putting him under Pyro. I'll give him the 5 rank. I'm putting him in the middle. That's where I'm locking him in. Now, subclasses, baby. All right, Milkman Scout. I think it's just a
Just
boring scout.
yeah, it's just scout, but more passive.
Scout,
'Cause you
but more
have the
passive.
healing.
Yeah, you're using
You have the
shortstop
healing
using
from the
milk.
milk, and you have more range because of the shortstop.
Yeah, I mean he's great and all because like oh man I'm healing my team and I'm playing from a range, but like you're
I
not
mean,
doing
well, how
anything
how
with your
many of them are
mobility
actually going to
anymore.
use their milk to heal? How many of them are actually going to use their milk to heal their team instead of them?
Yeah, a lot of scouts are kind of selfish. Let's be honest.
Me? What?
Me core 900-hour scout still can't give a med pack to anyone else. So
I'd
I'd put him top
put
C.
him. Yeah, because like he's still scout. He's still kind of fun, but just
Yeah.
less fun than normal
Yeah,
scout.
less fun than normal scout. Top C. Trollger. He's really
Okay.
fun. I
If
think
you
he's
know how to
fun.
trollager at all, he's some of the most fun you can have.
Yeah, but if you're like kind of just like pick up and play, like, he's something you actually have to spend a lot of time in order to play somewhat effectively. I
Because like
would put him in A, but just because of the amount of time you need to put into him in order to play him like kind of effectively, it's going in B tier for me. I don't know where in B tier. I'll let you decide that.
I'd put him just below Demo Man.
Just below Demo Man? Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
Because
Just, just image of Soundsmith. Dude, he's like the staple of soldiers. What can I say? I was
yeah,
debated between putting Pyro Shark or Pybro because like they're both iconic. The reason I'm putting Pyro Shark is more iconic over Pyro, and that's why I'm putting him instead of Pybro, is because a lot of TF2 players play 2 Fort, and Pyro Shark is pretty common in 2 Fort. So
and like Pybro is more of a playstyle than a subclass because
yeah,
it's really just
true. You
it's
can
just
still be a
Pyro but more
Pybro without
oriented
the home
towards
wrecker.
support.
You can be him
Yeah,
without the home wrecker.
it's just like a, it's just like a support Pyro,
Yeah.
just like a mindset.
Yeah, he's got that. He got that mindset, right? He locked in. He's just a lot more boring. I'm putting him in C tier, maybe D tier. I think I'm
Yeah, man,
putting him
fuck
under
support.
heavy.
Yeah, support is for
I'll put him under heavy. I'm not
fuck
quite D.
support.
Honestly, no, I'm putting him in D tier. I'm sorry. There's just not a lot of maps that you can play him, which just reduces the fun.
Yeah, you can't play Pirate Shark a lot of places, and it's really just you hit someone and ooh, funny crit.
Yeah, and that's where the line draws. Demo Knight.
Yeah.
I'm S.
Yeah.
S.
Yes, I
He's
agree.
fun. He's fun. You don't even I think he's fair to play against. So he's fun to play
Yeah.
against, right? I do not
He's
know
fun
why
to play
people
against.
think he counters Scout. Lazy Purple said like something in his video. Now everyone thinks he counters Scout. It's the other way around. I promise you. Scout counters Demo Knight. But
Funny meat shot.
I think he's like he's fun to play against, right? He's fun to play as. Discovering Trimps is really nice. Some of them are really easy to pick up and common to learn, like the Trimp on 2 Fort to get to the other side quickly. I don't know if you know that one. Do you know that one?
Oh,
The Trimp
One
on 2
thing,
Fort that Demo Knights use to get to the other side of the map. They use it on the
yeah,
roof
I
of the
do.
middle.
Yeah, I know.
Everyone knows that. I think it's like the most well-known one, besides that one Rock and Groot keep. But I'm giving him S. He has my first 20 kill streak in the game. Easy to play. But there's a lot you can learn as them. I think Solar Knight's good proof of that. Yeah. Or Solar Light. Why did I say Solar Knight? Kill me. Anyways. Fat Scout. I'm sorry. I hate this guy. I hate this guy.
Okay, You can put him a little higher.
I'll give him over Pyro. I hate him with a passion. I just hate him with a passion. I'm sorry.
Why do you hate him so much? Like,
It's literally
I
heavy,
mean,
but worse. If you play offensive, you'll get punished so hard. If you play defensive, you're just a worse heavy. I'm sorry, but he sucks. There's a reason why every heavy in the game uses a sandwich item. He just sucks. The only kind of good shotgun, and that's what Fat Scout uses, is the family business. But like, it still kind of sucks. Just
I kind of like Fat Scout because like, it's just funny.
eh.
Just,
He's funny, but
I
like
mean,
I look at a fat scout and like, oh look, a free kill. That's what
I think he
think.
should be a little higher than D. But like,
Okay, I'll give him bottom of C. I'll give him under heavy.
yeah, I'd agree
Because
with
there's
that.
no way in hell I'm putting him over heavy. I'm sorry. There's no way. Battle Lenchy. I think he's fun. I think he's like really fun. I don't know if I'll
Yeah,
put him in S tier, but I think he deserves to be in
I
A
wouldn't put him
tier.
at S. Yeah, I'd put him. I'd definitely put him at A because like he's
Above
just
soldier
engineer, but
though?
like no,
Nah. I'll put
because
him
like he's just engineer,
above.
but like more kills and
More kills, more
yeah,
interactive. You can play offensively, defensively sometimes as well. Um, there's like it just
skill
adds a
ceiling is
lot
higher.
more. Yeah, I think there's a higher skill ceiling. Like I'd say there's a lot of a higher skill ceiling with Battle NG than regular NG in my opinion. And there's like varied ways to play Battle NG. You know, you can run Wrangler with him. You can use revenge crits with him. There's a lot you can do. He's fun,
Yeah,
good to play. Great class. I don't like this guy
battle
either.
medic.
I don't like this guy either. C or D?
Put him below Pyro Shark.
Put him below Pirate Shark? Yeah, nah, that's fair.
I hate
I
battle
hate
medics so
Battle
much.
Medics so much, too. I'm sorry.
I hate playing them. I hate when they're on my team. I don't like them.
I hate playing with them. I hate playing as them. And I mean, it's just a bad class. I'd argue that using the crossbow is honestly a better way to play Battle Medic than using the, what's that thing called again?
Bloodsauger.
Blitzauger, yeah. It's just bad, dude. I mean, you're the second fastest class in the game as medic, so I mean, I'll give you that. But I mean, like, you're gonna be weak. You don't have that
You're only
extra
faster
crits
by
because the
7%.
only reason why medic has extra crits damage is because of healing. You're not healing as battle medic. You're not gonna have that extra crit, so that removes some of your extra bonus to you with your crit, with your increased crit chance. Your primary is garbage. You're not even using a secondary to deal damage with if you're playing offensively. It sucks. It sucks. He sucks playing. I'm sorry. He's just so bad. Huntsman. I think he's more fun than Sniper, objectively. I think B or high C is something you can argue. Hitting trick shots with Huntsman Sniper feels so good, though. It feels so good.
Yeah, that is true. I would put him higher than sniper as well because I can't aim as normal sniper, and I like it when I get a random headshot. Like, oh,
Though
that's
I
cool.
know it sucks when people play against him. People hate it because like it uses the bounding box for the hitbox, and that's why people don't like playing against them.
L plus ratio didn't ask.
Yeah, Alpha Ratio didn't ask to dodge better, lol.
I never had a problem with it, so
I never
there's
had a
that.
problem with them. I never thought Huntsman was overpowered. I don't know how people think that. I'll give him. He's somewhere here.
I'd put him below scout
Below
because like
Scout.
he's fun, but
That's
like
fair.
I like scout.
I don't think any of the sniper playstyles are objectively that fun besides the Huntsman. The Huntsman's fun as it gets in there. It goes.
I still think scout should be higher.
Gunspy. Oh, Maxo. Yo, I never knew Gunspy was so Maxo, bro. I think he's fun. I think he's really fun. I think bottom A tier.
It's like me personally, I still don't like spy, but like gun spy is a lot better because I can just shoot people and I don't have to think
You
about
just use the
complicated
dead
things
ringer
like
and
blending in.
any kind of revolver that you think would be good.
Yeah, because like I just get to shoot people. I don't have to think about complicated stuff like blending
Force
in
trap,
or
Yeah.
or trick stabbing. Just shoot them.
Unironically,
I will.
he's better than. I think he's better than. I think Gunspy's better than Spy, because like, Gunspy is used more in comp too, so it's kind of funny. I'll give him low A tier. just because I think he's pretty fun.
Depending, like, which one's better depends on like what skill level you're playing at. Like a normal
True, true. If you're
casual,
playing
definitely gun
against,
spy. But like,
if
if
you're
you're
playing
playing on
against a
some
good
random
team,
cracked normal spy, then you're
good team, you gotta run gun spy, especially if you're playing Comp TF2. Now the random
yeah.
class option. Ah, S.
Yes.
If you pick random
Yeah.
class, you're I don't know. You're one of the only good
You're
people
something
in this
else.
world. You're only one of the only good people in this world. You probably dumped 2,000, like more than like 100, more than 10,000 hours in this game. So you're trying to master
Give you
every
about an idiot
class.
posting.
You're playing random, or you're a beginner, and then random's how you got your first main. I think this is a valid tier list in terms of fun. We'll go to. I'm gonna save this one. Hold on. Download. Yippee. We'll do viability next. We'll do viability. I'm just gonna drag these guys back down here. Can I not drag them back down here? I fucking reset them. Reset. Oh, I got rid of my stuff. No, no. I'll stop the recording. Hold on. Okay, thankfully, they were easy to get back
Wait,
because I
is
downloaded
there
them.
bro? There's a bot in this team that. There's a bot on someone's team that has hashtag fix TF2 in their name.
That's wild. That's wild. The blasphemy. Anyways, viability. How good they are. Scout is the best 1v1 class in the game. And if you think Scout is underpowered, I'm sorry. I don't think you're good at the game yet, little bro.
Just get close to them and click.
Okay, the reason why I think Scout's the best 1v1 class in the game is whenever you take a fight, you're always going to be at your effective range. Always. And you're also good at dodging and whatnot. He's just built for close damage.
Of the 9 classes
Yeah,
in the game.
exactly. You can two-shot 8 of the 9 classes in the game. He's good. He's really good. S tier. Soli, another S tier.
Yeah.
Good map movement.
I feel like
good damage.
Like
a lot of stuff.
Because I feel like a lot of the classes, like the game is pretty balanced, so a lot of them will be around. Like none of them are bad.
You're the first person with under 1,000 hours I've ever heard call the game balance. I think TF2's balanced.
I mean, it is. Like, I'm just bad. I understand that, but the game is balanced.
Oh yeah, for sure. I think the game's balanced.
There's not very many bad classes.
Yeah.
Except for Spy. Fuck Spy, man. I don't like Spy.
Spy unironically has one of the higher skill ceilings in the game.
Shut up. I don't like Spy.
All right. Pyro. Our skill ceiling is going to drop here.
Yeah.
B. Hi, B. Great support. I mean, like, it's just really limited what you can do. Because the thing is, you're an all-rounder, but you're never going to be the best at doing those things. You're never going to be the best at doing those things. I'd rather have like a team filled with like classes that excel at what they can do besides an all-rounder class, because I know that those classes that excel at what they're going to do is just going to do it better than the Pyro always. Because like Scout's better at flanking, Spy's better at flanking, Heavy's better at dealing damage, Demo's better at dealing damage, but like Sniper's better at being annoying from a range, because you can be annoying at the range and make people miss shots by using like his flare guns or whatnot. I think B tier, top B tier, maybe low A tier, but I'll leave him at top B tier for now. If you think Pyro's overpowered, I'm sorry. You're either a soldier main, which I guess is fair, because you know he's a kind of a counter, I guess you can say. But then again, you can still place rockets on the ground, and he air blasts at a less faster rate than you can fire rockets. And a good way to counter your Pyro. Most Pyros are going to air blast as soon as they see you. Good soldiers wait for the air blast. It's what they always do. Anyways, yeah, Pyro's there. Demo. I think Demo is the best class in the game.
Yeah,
The
that's
best
just
class in
that's
the game.
yeah, that's true. Good
Huge damage
damage, area
potential,
denial,
area
area
denial,
denial.
movement, offensive capability, defensive capability, and he excels in every form. In a good demo, also excels in close range combat. Also excels in close range combat. He can pair his stickies with his pipes really well. Top S tier. Nothing else in
Yeah,
this tier
that's
list is besting this class. I guess you can theoretically say random, maybe. But demo, S tier. Heavy.
I'm damage punch. Good.
Damage sponge, that's. And then good positioning, I guess. I'll give him under Pyro. I think he's under Pyro.
I mean,
He
would you rather
profits
have
off of positioning, but a good team can easily call him out and counter him.
no, I think he'd get above the pyro. Because I
Above
mean, would you rather
Pyro?
have a team with a pyro and no heavy, or heavy and no pyro?
I'd say heavy, no. I'd say Pyro, no heavy. Honestly,
I don't know.
just because like
I
Pyro
mean,
could support me.
you have like quintuple my hours, so I'm just gonna trust you. But
The thing is,
okay,
heavy is like I know skill ceiling and like viability are two different things, but like I know top heavies with like several thousands and thousands of hours in the game, and people with only 900 hours on heavy that are already on par with those guys. Like there's like a huge line that is drawn. Like I know skill ceilings are almost impossible to reach. Heavy is the only class in the game where I believe you can actually touch that skill ceiling just because of how low it is.
I mean, what? There's not a whole lot of variability. It's really just like
Yeah,
click,
it's because there's
walk,
not a lot of variability to the class. Yeah,
point, click, and walk.
point, click, walk, honestly, and try positioning yourself great. I'll give him bottom B. Engineer, I think top B. Because huge defense potential. He can support offense if he's playing his cards right. If he's got his teleporters in a good spot, his dispensers
put him in A.
actually. You put him in. Honestly, yeah. Let's do A.
Because like you kind of need a decent, you kind of need an engineer.
I'd say in any proper defense scenario, you're gonna need an engineer. Yeah, you're right. Nah, you're right on that. You're right on that. You're gonna need an engineer. Heals, good defensive. Sentry. Sentry can give you information by hearing the sounds. If it activates somebody, you're gonna know somebody's there. Teleport spots can easily help slower classes like heavy and immediately make them better. You know, that's why he's A tier. A good definition of a support class. Medic.
S.
S. I'll give him
Yeah.
above soldier and scout. I'm not putting him over
Yeah.
demo.
Yeah, that's definitely fair.
Uber huge potential. Huge potential. I could theoretically wipe out an entire team. Theoretically. Right?
Or you could run vaccinator and be an asshole.
Yeah, you can do that too. I'm so surprised it isn't banned in Highlander. But yeah, Uber charge. Need I say more? But yeah, there's
I
like
mean,
so much you can
overcharge
do.
and overheal.
Uber charge, overheal. You make every class in the game better. If your team does not have a medic, you're losing. If the other team has a medic and you don't, even if it's just one medic on the enemy team, you're losing. Most of the time, most games that I see where the enemy team is rolling us, it's because they have a medic and we don't. And we can't keep up with their pressure. Because we don't have a medic to support us. Anyways. Did I skip out? No, I didn't skip. Okay, sniper. Somewhere in 8 tier. Somewhere in 8 tier.
I'd say low. I'd say low A.
Low
Because
A?
I mean, it's good to take out like pick off stragglers and like take out power class like heavy and stuff.
Yeah.
If you have a good one.
I'd put sniper low A, but he's map reliant, and that's why I put him. Sorry, I put him in
Yeah.
low S, but I put him in low A because of how map reliant he is. Extremely good on maps like Two Fort, Upward, Swiftwater. I'd say. I think Swiftwater is a sniper map. Some people disagree with me on that. If you can, you can. But just because he's map reliant and he's low A, a lot of people say, "Oh, most overpowered class in that game, sniper." Let me counter that real quick. A. Point A, all snipers are not gods. When people keep saying snipers is good, they automatically assume they hit every shot, even point blank. I play comp TF2, where all snipers are good at the game. They're cracked. They hit shots. They have Kovacs downloaded on Steam. That's how you know they're really good. They play Osu, whatnot. They do
They
every
play
form of
Osu.
aim training. If they play Osu, I'm not gonna lie, you're kind of cooked.
I mean, like, don't get me wrong. Like, it's definitely a good class. You can delete like half of the classes in
You
like
can
0.2
one
seconds.
shot every class in the game, but
Half of which in like
if you
0.2
place
seconds.
close range, even if they're really good, even if they're bots, bots miss. Bots miss. I play scout. I jump crouch. They miss. It's weird. You can there's like several forms of counterplay. One, you can see where he's aiming. So I mean, like, just avoid the sight lines. Just like don't swing him. Just don't swing him, right? I mean, I guess if you got overheal and you know he just recently scoped, so he's not going to do that much damage, you can peek it. But like, just don't play in situations where the sniper is probably going to win, because like, you can avoid those situations by choice. Get overheal, and like, if you get overheal, peek it. Not all snipers are gods. I do think sniper, a good nerf to sniper. I think he needs like one mild nerf, would be to decrease his ammo count from 25 to 8. I've asked sniper mains there is like, yeah, nah, that's fair, because like, he becomes a consistently good. He's always up. He has 25 shots. That's too much. That's too much. You don't get punished for missing shots. And with a defense supporting him, he's going to consistently stay there. But if he has a lower ammo count, it's going to be harder to keep pressure as sniper. That's like the one nerf I'd make to sniper. But yeah, low A. Spy.
I don't think he's that good, man.
I'll give him high B. Many people refer to him as the worst class in the game.
You did that before you started recording.
No, I don't think I did that, did we?
You did.
I'm putting him at top of B. I don't know what I said there. I don't know what I was cooking up. A lot of people. Okay, spies. I get it. He is the hardest class in the game. Hardest class to play. I think Scout's second, but Spy is the hardest class to play in the game. Why? You need to be aware of every class's positioning so that you know you're not positioned wrong if you're disguising. You need to be aware of maps to their entirety. You need to be aware of so much things. Spy unbelievably sucks against a good team. But a unbelievably good spy knows how to work around it. We're talking about Spy in his best. If we're talking about Spy in his best, I think he tops Pyro. I think he tops Heavy. He unironically has a good skill ceiling. Some people argue he can have a higher skill ceiling than Sniper, just because he can get into enemy lines and Sniper can't. And he isn't as map reliant as Sniper. I'd put him in low A, me personally, but for the sake of how hard he is to master, top B. Subclasses. Milkman Scout.
Okay. It's just,
Mm,
I mean, like,
I'll put
he's
him
not
there.
like. I mean, because like he's has decent support for the rest of his team through the milk. And, I mean, You still like get kills and do damage, just like not as much as the normal scout.
So with Milkman Scout, you're no longer the best 1v1 class in the game. Congratulations, you threw that away. And that's because shortstops, it's effective. It's effective mid range. You're gonna do less damage close range. I'm sorry, there's less pellets. You're not doing as much damage. That's a given. Um, and like his one advantage over base scout, I will say it's really good. You can play a game without a medic, sometimes, but that's sometimes, right? Because although the reason why milk is banned from comp, it allows you to win a fight without a medic, after the enemy team kills the medic. The thing is like you're still gonna have the disadvantage, if you're using Milkman Scout over Medic. Medic will be able to consistently heal their team more. They will be able to, and they have Uber. Milkman Scout does not have that. He's trying to do multiple jobs. The only reason I'd play Milkman Scout is that if my team does not have a medic and no one wants to switch to medic, and I don't want to switch to medic either, but I want to give my team some support, then I'll play Milkman Scout. But shortstop, I think it's one of the better scout primaries, but I think you're throwing away 1v1 potential. So
Yeah.
I'll give him low A, and that's tops.
Yeah.
Actually,
Uh,
nah, I'll leave him there.
yeah, I think low A is fair.
Trollger, fun,
He's fun, but he's not
fun,
very good.
but not effective. I'm sorry, he's not effective. I'll put him here.
Are you saying Trollger is more effective than Heavy?
Yeah. Let me defend this. Let me defend this. Actually, no.
Yeah, no.
I switched on that take so quick. I
I don't even think he goes in C. Like, he's fun, but he's not very good. I'd
So
put him in D.
great mobility. Great mobility. I can
What are
argue
you gonna do with that
he
mobility?
has better mobility with that than Scout. Thing is, if the person you're trying to chilter knows how to move, you're probably not gonna hit a shot on them. You're probably not gonna land that swing. Alright, if I do the magical art of just moving out of the way, there's not much you can do anymore.
Yeah.
Like, you need to be tippity top good at rocket jumping and need to master it, and you need to use the man treads in order to have that extra air mobility in order to make Trollger good.
I mean, I would put him in D just for the fact that he's that hard. I wouldn't give him C.
Yeah. C at top of his skill ceiling. D at if you're trying average. All right. Pyro Shark here as well. I think he's lower than
Pyro Shark is a gimmick. Pyro Shark is a gimmick they can use on like 4 maps.
Yeah, and that's why he sucks. Congratulations, you summed up Pyro Shark in like 10 seconds. I don't even need to say anymore. Fat Scout. See.
Yeah, see, he's not,
arguably
like,
here, but I'll give him C.
Because like he's not like awful. He can still like be effective-ish.
Yeah,
like,
effective-ish, I guess.
He's
good with
options.
crits. I'll give him that. But there's just always going to be a better option.
Yeah, there's just better options.
Yeah. That's quick. Demo Knight, instant step up.
I can give him a mid B, but unless you're like Solar Light, and then you can
put him
like
here.
A.
Skill ceiling A, average player B. I'll put him under Pyro a little bit.
Yeah, because like he
great mobility. Oh my goodness, great mobility. It's just that like getting close up on a good defense team. Sorry, you're not living.
Very easy.
You're gonna have spy syndrome. If there's a good defense, you're gonna get 1 kill and then you'll die. Spy syndrome. 1 kill, die. You can't do much against a good defense. You have to almost play. Well, I guess you can kind of play against a good defense. If they're playing offensive defensive, if you know what I mean. If they're like forward holding, I'd say. Yeah, if they're forward holding, that's the term. If they're forward holding, I guess you could play against that. But if they're like straight up defense, congratulations. Not much you can do.
It's it's as you said, like how effective Demo Knight can be is like directly linked with how good the defense is.
Yeah.
like even more so than the other classes.
For sure. Mini Sentry, Battle Engineer. I think he's better than Base Engineer. I think he's
Yeah,
better. There's
I'd
more you can
agree.
do because
You can,
like they're
yeah.
disposable. You can make two of them like with your ammo count, max of 200. You can make two minis. It allows you have more health as engineer. You can play more aggressive. You can play more team based. You're it's just more potential with it, right? I can play defensive with him. I can play offensive with him. Really good, insanely good. Like the
I
only
mean,
time I'd say base engineer may be better or is better is strictly on solid defense, solid defense. And I think battle engineer is better at forward holding defense.
and I mean theoretically, you could just switch in between battle and NG and normal NG in between
I think a
the
good
times
engineer would
you're trying.
switch between battle NG and normal NG. But
I mean,
between the
you
two,
could
between the two, I think battle
battle.
NG's better. I'm sorry, sorry,
Yeah, that's
engineer
fair.
mains. Um,
Each.
each battle medic.
Fuck you. Put him at the bottom.
Okay, no, he's more viable than Pyro Shark. He's
That's
more
true, but
viable than Pyro
still.
Shark. Less viable
But
than Troller. I'll put him in between
yeah,
Pyro Shark and Troller.
you're gonna like tickle the heavy with like 3 damage pellets.
3 damage, instantly die. He's just.
Get yelled at by your entire
I
team.
know some people have a different definition of battle medic. Just keep in mind when I'm talking about battle medic, I mean no healing, no healing, strictly damage, strictly using
Like that's
Blitzauger.
that's high. That's like hybrid medic
Your
more.
crit rate's gonna be low. Your damage is low. Your movement is your only upside.
It's like 7% movement. It ain't that
Yeah,
much, bro.
it's you have 7% higher mover than I never knew you knew that. 7% higher movement than the base. Yeah, he's kind of terrible.
Yeah, yeah. You're gonna say mid, but like, wait a minute.
I was like, man, nah, terrible. Literally a shit stain at the bottom of your fucking building. Anyways, Huntsman. I'll give him like
I'd say low B,
low
perhaps high
B,
C.
low B, high C.
Because I mean,
I'll
like
do low
he's
B.
all right. Like he can still like do
He's
work, but
alright, but base sniper's just pretty much gonna always be better.
he's gonna outperform him
Hold
at
on,
the
what's
higher
the
skill
fire rate on
levels.
the Huntsman? Let me search this up.
I think
Huntsman,
it's slower.
Huntsman fire rate.
I think it's slower.
Oh no, Huntsman fire rate TF2. Okay. Shot type projectile base. Oh, another reason it's worse for a long range weapon. Well, nah, I'd say mid long range. For a mid long range weapon, it's projectile. It's quick, but it's still projectile. Attack interval 1.94 seconds. Sniper, rifle, TF0 wiki. Let's see here. This decides if I put the Huntsman in a higher spot, by the way.
Yeah, it's slower.
Yeah, it's slower. Okay, so it's just worse. The one advantage I think Huntsman has, well, two advantages. One, it's easier to play. Fair enough. Two, you can arc it a little bit. I know it has mild fall off. Mild fall off. So theoretically, if they're in like a specific spot, you can arc it and it'll still hit them. But that is so unbelievably situational. Anyways, Gun Spy.
It would be fun.
He's either better than Spy or worse than Spy. A little bit better or a little bit worse.
I mean, I would say
If I were to tie
I
him
would say
with Spy,
worse.
I would. But just
I
because
would say worse because I mean this is the viability
yeah,
one, so
this is
it's more like we're thinking
viability
about
one.
at a higher skill level.
I
We're thinking about it
I
like a high skill
I
level.
get that competitive players mostly use Gun Spy. It's just that there is technically more that you can achieve with Spy. Sure, you have to know a lot and you have to be super good at the game, but like there's still more you can do with him. And like gun spy is another skill ceiling I think you can just hit. You know. I think a lot of people are gonna disagree with me on that. Okay.
You can only get so good at clicking.
Theoretically, random is every
No, you
class
don't have
in
to
the
explain
game.
it. You don't have to explain it. We don't have to explain it.
We don't
Everybody
have to
knows.
explain that.
Random is the best.
Random is the best. I think TF2 is balanced. All the dogs. You'll notice everyone under B tier is a subclass. So I think it's fair to say TF2 is a balanced game. The two classes I think that could use a mild nerf is Demo and Sniper. One, because Demo's sticky count is too high. I'm sorry, having 8 powerful explosives in one clip is outrageous to me. And with
Nerf
Sniper, man, Spy sucks.
Nerf Spy.
Spy is
it'd be
super
funny.
hard to play against good teams. Let's nerf him, guys.
Nerf Spy is Nerf Spy. It'd be funny.
Nerf Spy, it'd be funny. Sniper,
Backstabs do 10 damage.
less damage. Backstabs do less damage. Any changes we should make to this, or are we solid?
I think that's pretty solid.
Yeah, I'd say it's solid. I'm saving this. Yeah. No, that's valid. That's pretty valid. The only thing I guess you can argue, and some people can maybe put an argument for, is suggesting that Gunfire's Spy may be better, or that Pyro may be worse, or maybe better, and Heavy may be better. Those are the only, or maybe Sniper can be better. Those are the only arguments I think you can give. Because, like, these are pretty much locked in.
No, we are objectively correct.
Yeah,
because
we are
always
objectively
correct.
correct. Your opinion
we make
is
content.
wrong.
We make the content.
We make the content.
Our
Your
opinion is correct.
Your
Yours is
opinion's
wrong.
wrong. Yeah, nah, I think that sums it up perfectly. Anyways, thank you for watching. This was more of like a funny content that I think it would be nice to do with my friend and just like shit post and laugh over. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed. If you want to see more of Guy Man 342, I think he's funny. So I'm probably just gonna put him in more videos anyway. Fuck you.
Losers eat shit.
Losers eat shit. But yeah, thank you.
Everybody say yippee yo and yippee yeah.